I'm not saying you should leave home when you are not ready. I'm not saying you should leave home when you are not strong enough, when you are not matured enough, when you have not done the needful, when you have not built and developed yourself. That might be risky. It might be a quiet time in a quiet location, just you alone to your thoughts, just you alone to your ideas, just you alone to your questions. You might have to just have time away from everybody in a quiet place to yourself. Are you not thinking what I'm thinking? The noise is too much. You might have to isolate yourself. To finding yourself, to knowing who you are, you might have to leave everybody around you. You might have to leave your comfort zone. You might have to leave your environment. In fact, you will be a blessing to us by leaving us. You will be a blessing to them by leaving them. In fact, a time will come, they will have to thank God. That's your loved ones. That's the people you are with. They will have to thank God that you left when you left. That's just how life tends to be at times. You will see this also even in scripture, having to leave a given location to another location, either by God's direction or just on their own individually. That even Christ, there was a time that Christ had to leave even his parents, to the temple to be with people who he does not know or who does not know him, just for growth, just for him to discover himself, just for him to know himself. So I know we live, in a culture, in a society that cherish togetherness, connection and all of that. And even look at, having to stay in your mother's womb for 9 months, in your father's house for 18 years. Then you grew up to become an adult. You went to school, you had a roommate. Then after that, maybe you went for service here, you were in camp, with a roommates now. And from there, maybe you went to your uncle's house. And again, maybe from there you happen to get a job, and maybe you are now working now in a place like Lagos or Abuja. And even at that, you have to still have a roommate, looking at the high cost of living and all of that. It has always been with one person or the other, relating, connecting and all of that. The noise, the voices. You have not actually sit down to think about yourself. Who am I? To think about purpose, to think about life. Why am I here? Why was I created? Even as I know this breakdown might not be true for everybody, it's possible that you were born with a silver spoon and things are just been rosy, all well and all of that. But a time will have to come in your life as a young adult, as a man, as a woman, where you have to, demand privacy, where you have to sit yourself down, question life, question yourself. Why am I here? Trust me, there's more to life. Even if it's okay, I'm not against the fact with relating, with connecting. Even Christ in scripture needed men. Men, we can't actually do without men. We live in a world of men. All I'm saying is that we just have to look inward. We just have to look inward